You want some water or soda or something?
Yeah, right.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful old building.
Yes, it is.
Now, you've been around it already, right? You've been upstairs?
Yes.
Historical.
Upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, how was it? How did you
My
like it?
knees need an oil can.
You need an oil can? Things are creaky?
You need the elevator.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
What a difference that would have made getting to
I
those
was
levels.
telling Marilyn I could still make it, but
We came from a ranch.
Oh, my
And then
Lord.
we now 3 stories.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, crawling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, some of us go up and down quite a few times.
They sure do.
But I suppose that's good for the
Yeah.
exercise. But
Yeah.
I know a
yeah.
number of people have made the transition the other way, from 3 stories to 1.
Yeah.
Few
Well, that's
that
what we
have
should
gone
That's what we
up.
should have done. Benny says we're doing things backwards.
Yeah.
but with the aging of society, it seems that we need to make those kinds of accommodations to
We sure
make
do.
all of Town Hall readily accessible to everyone.
That's right.
So that it's not so tiring for any of you to go
That's right.
from the up all the 4 levels and
Absolutely
have access
right.
for whatever meeting or
That's right.
office you want to get to.
No question.
And not to mention the fact that the state mandates it anyway, that we have to have some kind of handicap access to
Right.
use the upstate.
Right.
Federal government.
Federal.
Federal government, yeah.
Yeah, that's federal law.
Well, and the other 2 things we need to keep in mind in this project is that the electrical system is substandard in this building and needs to be upgraded, and that's a major part of what we want to do.
Sure is.
And this building is not protected with a fire suppression system right now. Right now, if this building caught on fire,
Everything
there's
is
an
moving.
alarm system, but if the fire got too big, we might lose the whole building. Whereas with a fire suppression system, it would do a lot to help protect not only the people in the building, but the building itself.
Right. Because right now, with this wood being 100 years old, it would go up like a matchbox.
Sure
when
would.
it got started.
Right.
Now, I don't expect you to have it insured for replacement value, do you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, we don't.
It costs
don't.
quite a lot.
We estimate that to replace this space with a new building would cost between $2.25 million and $3.5 million.
Right.
To build a new one.
To
Yeah.
build a new one.
Right.
Whereas what we have right now is a great old building. It's a solid building. It's structurally sound, but it does need work, just like any old house needs
Right.
work.
Sure does.
But certainly putting the money into fixing this up is preserving a landmark of the community, is providing the community with useful space, and it's bringing it into compliance with modern day codes.
Right.
Life safety, ADA, electrical, all of those codes we want to come into compliance with.
And what some people don't realize is that if they spent $2.5 million to $3 million on a new building, we certainly wouldn't demolish this.
No.
So they'd still have to take care of this building, even if they built a new one.
That's right.
Right. They'd have the maintenance on both buildings,
Oh.
and
Where would you put a new building?
That's a good question.
that's,
question.
that would be the next debate we would have. We're not.
You don't have a site for it.
Because we don't have a large enough site, do we, anywhere? No.
Well, there's the only 2 possibilities. If you were tearing this down, you could put it the same
Yeah, right,
location like
yeah.
they did in 1895.
That's true.
If you weren't tearing this down, the possibility is you could build beside it, or you could build a pen box. Other than that, you'd have to buy land, and land acquisition costs in town are a couple $100,000 an acre.
Right.
So
Right.
it would be very difficult
Sure would.
Do you know how
to.
many acres we have here in Holland Park? On the site?
I'm not exactly sure
I don't
how big
remember.
it is. We've got all the dimensions here.
Yeah, we could easily do some multiplication.
Or how many acres the park is, just to throw in about.
No. Yeah, right. Easily do the multiplication there.
Well, the
can't you,
park's,
John?
it's easily over an acre, but how much, I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure.
Let
me look at the
It's
map.
not that essential, John. I was
It's
just
not
quite
right.
It's a good
curious.
question, though, Lois. I think it's an excellent question.
I didn't know I'd have any more questions about town.
I'm sure.
I've known this building for.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
you know,
first
Ray,
met this building when it was a library in here.
Pen box.
Oh, yeah, me too.
This second piece of paper
Yeah.
here is taken
Yep.
away from tin box
Mhm.
area to be available, right?
Yeah,
Right, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
right.
But if we build the garages on pin box, that takes away from, say, another location in town.